away, days burn, disintegrate, years roll along and fade. Don't let them slip away. Right here, right now, today. These are the good old days. Right here, right now, today. Hey, these are the good old days.
In 1985, the world was introduced to the Thundercats, created by Rankin and Bass. That's right, the same Rankin and Bass that brought us all those adorable Christmas claymation movies. But this time they went a little more awesome. No, a lot more awesome. You see, the Thundercats was one of the best, if not the coolest, cartoons ever from the 80s. Just watch the intro now, go back and watch it, and don't get pumped up. Oh wait, I dare you to try it. It won't happen. It's amazing. And, as with every cartoon from the 80s, a toy line would follow. This toy line was created by LJN and had a variety of characters from the show. And they all had battle-matic action, which was a trademark of LJN at the time. A simple button on the back or the side would have an attack motion from all of the heroes and all of the villains. The main hero and the main villain got an additional action feature of light-up eyes with a special power ring powered by a AA battery. Today, we're going to be looking at one of the Thundercats. No, a Thundercat ally, one of the only humans in the show. You see, recently I was reconnected with a childhood friend, Chris. And Chris, like the Thundercats, is awesome. And so Chris gifted me a number of his childhood toys for the collection and for the show. And in that collection was a samurai named Hachiman from Thundercats. And it's awesome. And I love it. It's sentimental to me now, but he doesn't have a sword. So today, we're going to give him a sword. You can see here is our Hachiman, and he's in excellent shape where everything works. He's even got his helmet here, but he does not have a sword, so we're going to make him one.
Retreat, boy! Take your little sister's advice!
And as always, the first step is finding the material that we're going to use. And we're going back to an old faithful here with this Dollarama cat litter box. We are going to start by opening up our Cricut design space, and we are going to quickly import the image we have of the sword. Now you again can get any of our templates downloaded off of our Facebook page, so you can as well import them into your Cricut design space or cut them out just by hand. Now I like to always use 2 copies. See, we're only making one sword, but in case something goes wrong or something breaks or there's unforeseen circumstances, I like to make 2. So once you get it sized, you just put it into the mat and cut it out. Alright, so there is our cut out template for the samurai sword for Hachiman.
I will continue to cut this log.
Alright, and once the Cricut does its thing, all I have to do is pop these out. I like to take a pair of scissors and make a cut in the plastic to get us to the cut from the Cricut, just to make it a little easier, but once you're there, it's easy as just kind of popping it out like an old model kit, and you'll be left with your blade, handle, and crossguard. Okay, so we have our 2 pieces of the sword here to pop out, and so we have our crossguard and we have our sword and our blade and our handle here. So what we're going to do is the old trick you used to do when you were a kid, or I used to do when I was a kid anyways, and we're going to make a handle out of this just by putting tape and wrapping it around to give it a little bit of size here so it fits into his hand well. So we're just going to wrap that around there a couple times, like that. And electrical tape, you want to snip it and pull it snug, so you'll never see that seam. It will be seamless, and that should fit right into his hands. Great. Look at that. Perfect. And then you take your cross guard here, you just slide it on. It should stop at that tape. Look at that, just like that. And I'm going to put a dab of hot glue just under there, and we will have his sword ready to go. So again, I'm going to put just a little dab right above where the tape is, just the tiniest bit. And slide this on there like that, and that'll compress it.
A samurai never backs off.
All right, so now that you have the handle and the crossguard and the blade, you have yourself a sword. You put it right into Hachiman's hands here. Look at that. It's going to fit just like a glove. Look at that. Put his helmet on, and he's ready to fight alongside Lion-O and the other Thundercats. So there you go. There's our quick but effective fix on Hachiman's sword. And he looks much better in the display case holding onto his sword. So again, thank you to Chris for giving me the figure, and I'm very, very happy that we were able to make a sword for him that looks as good as it does. If you had as much fun as we did today, if you like what we're doing here, remember to like, subscribe, tell a friend, ring a bell, all the YouTube stuff, share it on your page so that YouTube knows that people are watching. Thanks again for being here. Have a great day.